What's up, guys? It's Brandon Flash. I did end up trimming my beard. We are headed from Salt Lake City. We are at the RL Hotel. Yes, there's a Model 3 next to me that has Washington plates on it. We are now headed to Reno, Nevada. Looks like it'll be about 9.5 hours, and it should be a pretty easy jaunt. First stop will be Tule, Utah, and then we'll head to West Wendover, Nevada. So it'll be almost all Nevada stops, and I'm only adding in the Tule stop because I want to. Hi guys, it's me. Just wanted to let you know I have launched a Patreon. I have a couple different tiers depending on the level of support you want to give the channel. If you could go check that out, there's a link down in the description below. Would really appreciate your support. Enjoy the video. Back home now editing these videos. Hopefully you're enjoying them. Just wanted to give a thank you to everyone for watching these videos. I really appreciate all the support and comments and reaching out and everything, that you're enjoying them. Please be sure, if you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel trying to grow this. And again, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this part from Salt Lake City to Reno. Decided that first order of business needed to be a little bit of Starbucks. Got some Starbucks. Let's hit the road to Tule. Looks like it'll be about 21 minutes. Mentioning we are now over 10,500 miles into this trip alone. Tule, Utah. We are here at 83%. We don't need to charge here, but we're going to anyway, and it is really gorgeous here, so I'm going to fly the drone. I checked its uncontrolled airspace. Great Salt Lake is over there. We're at a Comfort Inn. There's some beautiful mountains. What a great supercharging spot. Charged up to 94%, really didn't need to. We'll get to West Wendover with 36%, but I was flying the drone and that took up some time, so let's get unplugged. Looks like someone did some salt bed runs and then came and supercharged. So let's get on the road. Let's see how far it is to West Wendover. So it looks like 100 miles. 4%, that will be a breeze. Looks like it's a pretty flat jaunt there. Let's do it. So we're actually going to be going across the salt beds. We are crossing the Bonneville Salt Flats. White salt as far as the eye can see. Some mountains off in the distance there. It's my understanding that as we get closer to the Nevada border, which is over here, that we'll encounter the more typical looking salt flats where it's super, super white and pure and everything. just missed the exit for the West Wendover supercharger, but we're at 14%. Glad I have plenty of buffer and it'll be no problem at all. We made it to West Wendover, Nevada. We have a very warm pack, 129 average cell temp. It looks like about 40 minutes here. We are at 11%, it's 91 degrees outside. Let's see how far it is to the next stop. So it looks like about 110 miles, 90 minutes or so. And we actually just went back an hour in time to 12:26 or to 11:26, if that wants to update. At least we should have, because we crossed into Nevada. Anyway, let's get plugged in. You can see some of the salt all up in there on the wheels. Definitely need to get a good car wash tonight. Been charging for a moment here. This is not normal, even with a very hot pack. So I'm gonna move stalls. And it's actually dropping in rate, which it shouldn't. Glad I moved stalls. That is much more acceptable charge rate, even given the battery temperature, and it keeps rising. Time to continue on our path to Reno. We've got 109 miles. We're charged up to 86%. It says we'll arrive at 20%. Should be a pretty quick jaunt, especially with the 80-mile-an-hour speed limits in Nevada. I, of course, go a little faster than that, and it should be pretty easy. The roads are nice and smooth where I was before, and I would imagine that will only continue. Experienced a degradation of AC performance due to supercharging for the first time. It got a little toasty in the car. I'm hoping once we get moving here that it'll improve quite a bit, but it's probably 85 degrees in the car right now, and I have it set to low. I think there might be some salt in the vents on the fender liners that's also contributing to this. So if it doesn't go away, I'll scrape it away at the next stop from inside the fender liner. Otherwise, hopefully the car wash tonight, once I get to Reno, will resolve it as well. Nevada, here we are. This is going to be a little bit of a long stop. Battery isn't as hot this time because I took a little easy 122. But looks like about a 45-minute stop here. We're at 6%. There's a hotel here. Let's get plugged in. Man, these are really old. You can tell by the button rather than solid. Oh, you even got the cabinet door open here. So it looks like they did set it up for future-proofing for additional cabinets. But right now it's just a 6-stall install. Some pretty nice views. There's an Arby's, a Jack in the Box, some other stuff over there, sporting goods, Denny's. And then there's a Walmart up on top of the hill there. Not sure if you guys can quite tell there. Might walk up there, undecided. It's actually pretty nice out, which is not expected. But otherwise, just gonna hang out and continue on the journey to Reno. Just finished editing a video about Bonneville Salt Flats. Saw this popped up. Air conditioning temporarily reduced, which makes sense because the battery is warm and it is also fairly warm outside. Just about done supercharging here, going to get this uploaded to YouTube and then continue on. From the supercharger here, want to kick some of the salt out, but let's hit the road. We're charged up to 90%. It says we'll arrive to Winnemucca with 24%, but I will use up that. It's like 125 miles in about an hour 45. Winnemucca, Nevada, here we are. Pulled in at 2%. This is a tiny 4-stall install. I saw on PlugShare that apparently the 2 stalls are having issues. But let's get plugged in here. Not a whole lot around here. There's a Chevron, Flying J across the street. There's Burger King up on the hill, Glass, Mexican food. Decided to walk over to Walmart. Yes, I have my mask on outside. I don't need to have it on, but I just put it on anyway. Going to wear it in Walmart. Gonna grab some glass cleaner, detailer, and some other stuff. And then head back to the car, and by the time I get back to the car, it'll be done charging. I kind of wish I had looked on PlugShare ahead of time and realized that there was an Electrify America station at this Walmart. I probably would have just driven over here and then charged on that for the remaining, but we're here now, too late. Got some stuff at Walmart, now headed back, walking through this little janky Ford dealership. And the supercharger's kind of at the bottom of the hill there. Charged up to 71% in Winnemucca. Now we are headed to Lovelock. It says we'll arrive there at 27%. It's like 70 miles, about an hour. Should be easy. We are plugged in at Lovelock. Not getting great speeds because the battery is quite warm. There we go. 48 kilowatt pack is 129 Fahrenheit. We pulled in, I think, 10%, something like that. I was driving rather quickly. See that here. There was a Honda Accord that was setting a very fast pace, and I decided to tag along. So we'll charge here, and then actually the Gigafactory is on the way to Reno. So let's put that in here, because I want to at least drive by, even if I can't really do anything else. So it's on Electric Avenue. And there we go. So it's outside of proper Reno, because the Reno supercharger is there. I still need to book a hotel, so I'm going to do that while we charge up here, probably 35-40 minutes, just so we have plenty to kind of detour for the Gigafactory and then head to Reno. Was getting a little impatient supercharging, so I decided to whip out the Segway, and I'm headed to a place called Lovelock Plaza. Apparently there's a spot that people put locks on this like gate thing because the town is called Lovelock. So I guess that's what we'll go check out. Time to get this show on the road from Lovelock, Nevada. It says we'll arrive to Reno with 24%. I'll burn off some of that with speed. And then we'll also be stopping at the Gigafactory just as a fly the drone and just kind of see it from afar kind of thing, since we can't actually go tour it. But let's get going. Let's switch this from Reno to the Gigafactory. Booking a hotel at the Atlantis, which is actually where the older Reno supercharger is located. So it looks like we'll get to the Gigafactory with 34%, which is plenty in about an hour. Just slightly after sunset. but that should be perfect. We are just about at the Tesla Gigafactory, waiting at the light here. It is down that way, so excited to see it. Should not come as a surprise to anyone if you've watched any of my videos, but first stop, In-N-Out. Made it to the downtown Reno Supercharger. The other Reno Supercharger is actually at my hotel. So just gonna charge here for a moment just to be able to say I charged here. Yeah, the other one's 3.6 miles away, but this one's cool. It's actually downtown. And it's a V3. 16 stall with some destination chargers at the end. There's also destination chargers in the parking ramp. Some of them over here. And then you've got the rest over here. It's a pretty cool view. Charged up plenty at the downtown Reno Supercharger. Now time to head to the hotel. I might stop and get a car wash on the way just to get the salt off of the car. But otherwise the other Supercharger is actually at the hotel, so it'll make it nice and easy. Just like that, here we are at the other Reno Supercharger. Looks like it may or may not work, depending on what that means. Here we go, $43 a night room at the Atlantis. There was a resort fee of like 40 bucks for the night, but they do give you a $30 credit towards food. So apparently you just charge that to your room and then you're good. But overall, not too bad. All right, time to move my car over from the Supercharger to the charge points on the other side of this. And then just grab the rest. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button down below. Share with a friend and hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. Have a great rest of your day.